What is going on, everybody in Matt Squad? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing a battery test for the Moto G Fast. Now this device has a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. Can it last 2 days? Let's find out.
What the?
So, Matt Squad, as I said in the intro of this video here, this is going to be a battery test of the Moto G Fast. So with the Snapdragon 665 inside of this device here, it having that 4,000 milliamp hour battery and an HD plus display, I am curious to see exactly what kind of battery life this device is going to have here. Now it is currently on 100%, as you can see clearly there, and it is 1:26 p.m. on this Wednesday. The last full charge was literally 5 minutes ago, and the screen usage since full charge is 5 minutes. And we have the adaptive battery on, and yeah, it was at 100%. So yeah, so I'm pretty much going to be using this phone with regular usage here. Now, I might, from time to time, turn the brightness down here or there, doing little things like that, because we all know if you lower the brightness on your phone, it's going to last a little bit longer here. But periodically, I do keep the phone at 100% brightness. It's just, as of right now, during the course of this video here, we can't do that because it's going to be a lot of glare. And if you're curious to see what the performance of this device is actually like, check out my first impressions videos and also check out the speed test videos that I have here on the channel of it going up against phones like the Moto G Power, the Blue G90, the Moto G7 Power, and coming soon, the Redmi Note 9S. So, Matt Squad, that's pretty much going to be it for this first part of the battery test here. I'm going to let you guys go and see you in a little bit. Deuces. So, Matt Squad, we are back with an updated video here on the battery test for the Moto G Fast. And this device has a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. And currently, we're on 80% battery here. It's currently 5:19 p.m. Yeah, I've been editing some photos here, editing some thumbnails for YouTube, getting some videos ready for YouTube here. Actually dropping a video today. And yeah, the device has been holding up pretty well. Just got done watching a stream here on YouTube that was about an hour and a half, 2 hours long. So that's pretty much where a lot of the screen on time has gone to. And I cut the brightness down for this part of the video here, but it was pretty much on 100% brightness. And I had dark mode on for a little bit of a period of time here, but mostly it's been on just regular mode, not using dark mode here. Yes, and also I've been using it here with some Bluetooth headphones. They're currently on about 20%. Been using it for the past few hours. Listen to all the audio from that there. And yeah, the device has been holding up pretty well. So let me just go ahead and get into the battery stats so that you guys can see that and see if my guesstimation was right here. So yes, last full charge was indeed 4 hours ago. And screen usage since full charge has been 2 hours, 18 minutes. So here's the detailed usage. See YouTube, 2 hours, 32 minutes. Instagram says it was used for 18 minutes. The mobile app launcher, TubeBuddy. Just a variety of things that's been used. I also streamed a podcast here on Spotify. So yes, this device has definitely been used here in the past few hours or so. So I would say probably at about 9 o'clock we'll be at about 60%, maybe even less. I'm going to use the device as I regularly would and see if anything changes there. But if I have a guesstimation as to how long this device will last by the time we get to the end of the video here, if we're already 2 hours, over 2 hours with about 20%, if you do basic math, that means it should be about 10 hours plus by the time we get to the end of this video here. But who knows what's actually going to happen. I'm guessing 8 to 10 hours, but we will see. So until then, Matt Squad, I'm going to go ahead and close this part of the video out. We are at 80% here. I'll see you guys at 60. Deuces. So, Matt Squad, we are back with an updated video here on the battery test for the Moto G Fast here. And look at that triple camera setup on the back. Looks really good, right? These cameras on this device here are pretty good. They're similar to the Moto G Power, but that is besides the point. This device features a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, and we are currently on 59%. So last full charge was 20 hours ago, and screen usage since full charge is 3 hours and 28 minutes. Now, it's not bad. And it says here that I have about a day and 4 hours left. But yeah, that's absolutely really good, especially for the device having a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. And I did go to sleep overnight, so I don't know if that can actually count. You know, the standby time does include for something here. But as you can see, YouTube has been 3 hours and 39 minutes. Everything else is, well, Spotify's been 4 hours, 49 minutes. Everything else is pretty much, you know, minimal in between. But I've definitely been using the phone for what I have been using it for. And for it to have as much screen on time as it does, I'm actually not upset about it. We're at 59%. I would say I should definitely be dead before the end of the day because I'm going to definitely be using this device extremely heavy because I want to see exactly how much I can actually get out of this device here. And yeah, we're going to be taking some photos. So hopefully the camera test video will come out better than what I have been putting out because I haven't made a camera test videos in case, Mask Squad, in case you haven't noticed. I haven't did a camera test video for the Blue G90 or the Moto G Fast. And the channel has been doing just fine without it. So that's what kind of made me think like, okay, do I really need to do camera test videos? But at the same time, if you're a person buying this phone here and you want to see what the camera quality is like as far as video and photos, then I should definitely go ahead and do it here. So yeah, Mask Squad, I'm going to go ahead and close this part of the video out right about now and see you guys at 40%. Deuces. So Mask Squad, we are back with an updated video here on the battery test for the Moto G Fast. And just a quick reminder, 4,000 milliamp hour battery here. Took out the charger yesterday. We are definitely approaching a full day usage here, but we are currently on, see if I can get that, 40%, and it's 11:27 a.m. here, Thursday, December the 3rd. So battery, 4 hours and 49 minutes of screen on time since full charge, and the last full charge was 22 hours ago. So as I said, I am approaching a full day usage here as far as it being taken off the charger. And we are already close to 5 hours of screen on time and we still have 40% of battery left. So we are definitely not going to hit that mark I said we was going to hit earlier. But it having 4 hours and 49 minutes of screen on time, 22 hours since it's full charge, and it being at 40% still, I'm still pretty impressed because it's not going to have as much as endurance as the G Power, of course. But if you ask me, still pretty good, still pretty impressive. So now an updated guess here as far as how long do I think the device will last with it having 40% left and already at 5 hours. Well, not really 5 hours yet, but 4 hours and 51 minutes. How long do I think it's gonna go until it hits less than 5% here? Guess I'm gonna go ahead and say, cause right now we're approaching 5. So I'm gonna say between 7 and 8 hours of screen on time with this device. And if it's a little bit more than that, we'll see. What do you think it's going to hit? Do you think it's going to hit 7? Do you think it's going to hit 6? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be able to tell you were watching this part of the video here. But what I'm going to do right now, Mask Squad, is go ahead and close this part of the video out and see you guys at 20%. Deuces. So, Mask Squad, here we are with an updated video here on the Moto G Fast. And give me a second, I'm just going to turn down this brightness here. It was super bright. We are at 20% battery life here, and it's 5:44 p.m. Not gonna lie to you, I have been slowing down as far as my usage here on the device, but for sure, before the end of the day here, we should be dead on the Moto G Fast here. So yeah, I've been you know, streaming my podcast as I've been doing all day. Actually, just got done editing a video, not on this phone here, but on the iPad. But yeah, the phone itself can last a pretty long time. It just all depends on what you need from the device. Like me personally, I'm not using it here on the mobile network. This is all on Wi-Fi here. So if you're using it on the mobile network with no Wi-Fi access at all, you might end up dying, or the phone might end up dying a little bit quicker than me just using it here on Wi-Fi. But that's what the difference may be. 28 hours since its last full charge and 6 hours, 53 minutes of screen on time for this device, which if you ask me is pretty darn impressive. Now if we go into usage details, you can see that on YouTube it says here that I've been using it for over 11 hours on YouTube. On Chrome here 50 minutes. Let me see what else is high usage. Spotify 6 hours. Google Play services another 6 hours. Google a day, which is kind of insane when you think about it, but it's only 1% of my battery, so not that much of a big deal. But since we had about 6 hours and 53 minutes of screen up, 54 minutes of screen on time, I should say, pretty much 7 hours. I would say that we should definitely hit 8 hours of screen on time with this device by the end of the day here, or by the time we get to about, less than 5%. Because I would usually go all the way to 0, but with a lot of my battery test videos here, I would usually go down to 1%. But in this case here, what I'm going to be doing is just updating you guys when I hit below 5%, or until I hit 8 hours, if not 8.5 hours, just to make sure I get a good amount of screen on time with this device here and show you the endurance here. And also, I want to reiterate that I've been using it strictly on Wi-Fi, no mobile data connection. None of that at all. So my usage will be different if you're using it on mobile data network all day. But yes, the device has the Snapdragon 665 inside. It has 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of internal storage, a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, and you're going to be running a 720p display. So in combination with all those things there, you should definitely have a decent amount of battery life, even if the device has a 4,000 milliamp hour battery and not a 5,000 milliamp hour battery like this phone, or even the Moto G Power, which is in the other room here. So Matt Squad, what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and close this part of the video out and see you guys when I am below 5%. Deuces. So Matt Squad, we are back with an updated video here on the Moto G Fast, and we are currently on 4%. Now, to be honest with you guys, the battery has been on 4% for the past few hours or so, maybe hour and a half. I just had it on airplane mode because I didn't want to actually make this video right away here, but it is 10:16 at night here. Let's go ahead and do a quick recap on what the actual battery time or screen on time is for the device over the past day and a half or so. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around. We have 3% battery, as I said earlier, and last full charge was 33 hours ago, and screen usage since full charge has been 7 hours, 52 minutes. So definitely a good amount of screen on time for a device that has a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. Definitely am impressed with this device here. But the Moto G Fast is a device that you are considering getting based on how good the battery is. Then yes, if 8 hours of screen on time is good enough for you, then definitely consider grabbing this device here. Got it on Boost Mobile for 89 bucks. And if you would like one, you should go ahead and check it out yourself. But Matt Squad, let me know in the comment section below, did the Moto G Fast did as good in the battery test here as you thought it would? Did you think it'd do a little bit worse? What was your expectations for this device? Let me know. And if you are new to the channel here, consider subscribing so that you don't miss any coverage when it comes to budget devices like the Moto G Fast. And Matt Squad, like this video here so that other people just like you can get a little bit more help when it comes to researching budget devices like the Moto G Fast. And then you get to see cool battery test videos like this one here. It makes sense, right? And last but not least, share this video with your friends and family and let them know that not all Android cameras suck. It is just not true. But until then, my name is Max Rock. Thank you for watching these videos, or this video. Have a good day, y'all. Deuces.